Do you often have confusion on using a, an, and the in English? Well then, this is the lesson you need to watch. I'm Stephanie Basu and I'm going to show you today how to use articles in English correctly. Let's begin. There are three articles in English grammar: a, an, and the. If the correct article is not used, the entire meaning of your sentence changes. Although articles are very challenging, they are very important. It is a word used before a noun. In other words, articles are used with English nouns. So nouns play an important part with your decision to use the correct articles. Therefore, articles are special modifiers of nouns. They appear before nouns or noun phrases. An article provides certain information about the noun. Articles also used to indicate whether a noun in a sentence is specific or general. Now, using incorrect articles is very common. They happen all the time with most of the people. There are lots of rules for using correct articles and lots of exceptions too. To make this lesson for you a bit easy, I have broken it down to 3 rules only, or rather 3 principles. I'm not going to teach you all the rules in this one lesson. However, I have tried my best to club all the important rules you need to know which can help you use articles better. There are 2 types of articles: indefinite article, a and an, and definite article, the. With the help of this table below, I will show you how easy it is to remember the usage of correct articles. Let's think about nouns first. There are countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns can be singular or plural. So that's lots to think about. When a noun is singular and countable, we can use a or an, which is indefinite article. Okay? Now the definite article the can be used with countable and uncountable nouns. When a noun is plural, the definite article the only can be used. We cannot use indefinite article. However, you can use the word some or maybe do without it as long as you are not being specific about the noun. But remember, some is no article. Let me explain this to you with an example. It will help you to understand it better. Now, talking about singular, countable, and general nouns, we say a strawberry, which could be any strawberry. Now, talking about singular, countable, specific noun, we say the strawberry. That means one particular strawberry we are talking about. Specific strawberry, unique strawberry. Okay? When we talk about plural, countable, general noun, we use no article. but we can use the word some. Taking an example, I would like some strawberries. Okay? Now talking about plural, countable, specific, unique noun. We use the word the. For example, could you pass me the strawberries? I hope I was able to make it simple for you. Coming to the three principles. The first rule. When we first introduce the countable noun, we use the indefinite article, that is, a or an. After you introduce the countable noun, on your next statement you can use the, which is the definite article. Let me explain this rule with the help of a story. I saw a boy yesterday. The boy was sitting on a fence. The fence was very big. The boy stood up when he saw a cat. The cat jumped on a tree to try to catch a bird, but the bird flew off the tree. Now, if you observe, we used the indefinite article a when we first introduced the countable noun. For instance, boy, fence, cat, tree, bird. When we first introduced them, we used a, which is the indefinite article. When we spoke about these nouns in our next sentence, we use the word the. Am I clear? This is the first rule. I hope I am clear to all of you. Now, looking into indefinite articles. There are two indefinite articles, that is, a and an. When to use a? There are 4 rules that I have taken out, so just have a look. We use a before singular unspecified nouns beginning with a consonant. Example, a pencil, a horse. Second rule, we use it before certain quantity or certain numbers. For example, a dozen or a couple. Third rule, we use it before a word beginning with the sound U, even though the word begins with a vowel. For example, a university, a European. Fourth rule, we use a before a word beginning with the sound W, even though it begins with a vowel. For example, a 1 rupee note, a 1-day match. Am I clear? Now let us understand when to use an. I have taken down 4 rules for you. Let us see. An is used before a word beginning with a vowel. An orange, an umbrella. Okay. Second rule. An is used before a word beginning with the sound of a vowel. Example, or, even though it begins with a consonant. Taking an example, an hour, an honest man. The third rule, an is used before a word beginning with H, but accent is on the second syllable. That means H is silent. For example,